Why the hell so many people are trying to tell me to slow down? Seems like motherfuckers should be shutting the hell up and enjoying the show.
All right, so Diddy, I had a chance to watch the Grammys the other night, and Grammys is not one of my favorite shows, okay? I'll just kind of skim through it, Shout out to Lizzo. I mean, Lizzo did her little flute thing. I think they did a tribute to Prince using Usher. And Sheila E., I thought that was nice. Who else? It wasn't really much. But Diddy's speech spoke out to me the most because I had a problem with him speaking for anybody. Now, this speech consisted of calling out the Grammys. He said the Grammys lacked diversity. Hold on, I forgot to give you some wine. The Grammys lacked diversity. And they are a nonprofit organization, and they're supposed to look out for the well-being of the music community. And he feels they didn't do that. Now, this speech was very contradicting, may I add, okay? Because he had received a Grammy while he was giving this speech. Now, this wasn't his first Grammy. I honestly thought it was his first Grammy, the way he was acting. But no, doing a little research, me and Jasmine, it wasn't his first Grammy. Now, during this speech, he continued to contradict himself, says, artists are sensitive about their shit. We are. I gotta tell you, because I'm telling you, when I'm prepping here at the house, if that shit don't sound right, I'm damn near crying. They have to get me together. I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't go on stage. I can't do that. And then guess what? The video turns out nice. Because I do prep. We prep hard up in here, okay? Now, however it's received, it just depends on how much I've prepped. It has to do with your craft and your creativity and your passion behind everything. Now, Diddy speaking for the community, as he's giving this speech, I noticed, he contradicted himself several times, said that, Michael Jackson, received several Grammys and couldn't hold them. I think I remember Toni Braxton getting hella Grammys, Whitney Houston. The Grammys have given due, okay? I think they've done their part. I'm not going to say they lack diversity, but as a whole, I think black people, we lack diversity. But when we have people like Diddy, who was once in a powerful position, owning a label. He had how many artists up under him? I believe it was like 24. I wrote them down, okay? Because when you're giving a speech on the behalf of the culture, I believe you should be an example of the culture. And I never got that from Acorn Mouth Diddy at all, okay? At motherfucking all. Because I'm trying to figure out, he's giving the Grammys 365 days to get their shit together. Even, I think Timbaland was standing up there like, yes. I'm like, now Timbaland, you're wanting a Grammy, but, as I recall for the last 10 years, you were on pills. You missed 10 years of your life because you was high. But you out there calling the Grammys out. No, it's self-reflection time, and that's what we're going to do with Diddy here. Since he's giving the Grammys 365 days, to get their shit together, I'm going to give him 365 days to figure out who the Grammys should give a Grammy to. Is it Diddy or is it Shine? Because Shine did 10 years in prison for this nigga. Is it Craig Mack? Craig Mack right now is a member of a cult in South Carolina, okay? He's up under the pastor, I forgot that pastor's name, who is a former child molester. I don't know how you could be a former child molester, but that's what they wrote in this article. I said, how the fuck do you be a former child molester? You just used to you don't do that no more? No, once a child molester, you're always a fucking child molester. Ain't no former child molester, okay? We don't do that Joyce Meyer shit around here, okay? You know who Joyce Meyer is. Shit. Her daddy raped her. She forgave him. He's sitting front row at her Let me stop. G-Dep. Now, I've never even heard of G-Dep for him to be under Diddy. But apparently G-Dep is serving 15 years for life for murder. Making the band groups. Where are they? Because I'm trying to figure out if Diddy is so sensitive about... He died. No, I just did research on him today. I ain't seen no death. I didn't see no death. I don't know. Well, rest his soul, okay? He ain't get no Grammy because we couldn't figure out if it was his song or Diddy's song because he all in the video. Okay? Loon is became a Muslim but ended up serving time right now in Belgium for drug trafficking. These are all of Diddy's artists now. Let me keep going. Mace claims he left Bad Boy broke, lost his house. This is what Mace told me when I sat down in his fashion show church. That's what they should call it, a fashion show church, I'm telling you. Couldn't even let the ladies sit on the front row because their asses was out in church. I had never seen no shit like that before in my life. You know, I couldn't even afford them type of clothes. I think I was like 22 or something like that. I don't know. Okay. Mace claims, he lost his house. He was, through foreclosure, didn't have no wife, no money. Diddy wouldn't let him out of a contract he wasn't getting paid for no goddamn way. I don't understand. I remember Diddy went up to like a radio station one time, knocked on the glass, asked Diddy to come out to sign his release. I'm like, why do you want to be released from a contract that you never got paid for? All you did was perform. You received a payment for your performance, which means you were an employee. That's how Diddy had their asses, okay? Who else? Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim is currently in foreclosure right now, but while she's under foreclosure, she's actually looking for a house with her new boyfriend. So she's either going to be using like an EIN from a business she started to buy that house, or she's probably going to use her boyfriend's FHA loan because he looks like he's never owned a house before. Ever. Okay? This is what you got to do. Bad boy for life. 112 is currently right now performing at bar mitzvahs. And Stevie J is living off Faith for a check. Faith was just weak. What's weak as hell? Seriously. And Mary J. Blige ended up sleeping in P. Diddy's house after she left her husband, but she has made her comeback. I think she's the only one. She's the only one. So if Diddy is going to give the Grammys 365 days to get their shit together and nominate, nominate fairly, I'm going to need Diddy to give all of his artists back the money that he stole. All of it. I think he said he's calling himself Sean Love Combs. No, you need to call yourself Sean Pill Addict, Coke Addict. You play for the other baseball team.
Allegedly.
The show got allegedly in the front. Yes. And figure out who the Grammys is supposed to give the actual Grammy to, because none of your artists are successful. And if you are going to call out another institution, you need to be held to that same damn standard, because nobody under you is successful. And if you show me a person that's successful and show me their friends, I know exactly the type of character they are, okay? Because not even Diddy's hoes are doing nothing. What are Diddy's hoes doing? Fucking Future, and still, after he's allegedly kicking babies out of their stomachs, still fucking him because they need money. I rest my case. I give this nigga 365 days to figure out who we're going to give the Grammy to on his label. Visit EmbracePangea.com to treat your intimate areas with the products it deserves. The Pangea wash is made from honeysuckle and rose essential oils, is 100% natural, and doesn't dry you out down there. Don't douche, just in case your mama ain't never tell you that, because that's nasty, okay?
Oh, that's nasty.
Embrace Pangea wash instead and leave you and your yoni feeling clean, fresh, and with a balanced pH. EmbracePangea.com is where you can explore all of these wonderful vegan and plant-based products. Use the promotional code TASHA K for 10% off your first order at checkout.